Hey, what's up? It's Jazz, and welcome to the first episode of the Libra 2 track by track video series. With Libra 2, it's my third EP. I'm so excited about it, I'm so proud of it and how it turned out. And so I just wanted to take the time to do like a track by track and explain the songs, what they mean to me, how they came about. So yeah. So the first song is the intro, Jordan Year. So that came about as like a mirror of my first EP, the first song, which was just 21 intro. It was when I turned 21. I just turned 23 this year, and you know that's the Jordan year. Yeah, so that was like the main focus and point of it, and I'm very like, I don't know, I wanted it to have that same sort of symbolism as the first one. So yeah. So the chorus of that, it starts with the chorus, and it's had to let go, had to keep it moving. You weren't here and I needed to grow. My energy was too low. So with that, it's just there are people in your life that are in your life, and there comes a point where you realize that you have to let go of them, and you have to let go of the situation and the pain that it causes you, and you have to move forward. And for me, that's like, that was a big thing, was learning to let go and just move forward and leave things in my past that were no longer good for me. So yeah. And also, just when you stay in those situations, it brings your energy down, and that's never good. So yeah. Had to understand we vibrate on different frequencies. You move on at 222, and I move on what's best for me. So that one's kind of specific. When you think about spirituality and things, you think of like the frequency that you vibrate on as a person, and the frequency that others around you vibrate on. And for that, it was just like, there comes a point where you have to understand that you're not on the same frequency as someone else. And then with the you move on a 222, you know, like certain people claim certain angel numbers, and the person I had in mind, that's one that person claims. And I think like that's something that guides them, and that's totally cool, you know. But you know, to contrast it, I was like, I do what's best for me, and that's not always the same thing. So yeah. So then the first verse is Jordan Year 23 Fears, still the little shorty that you need to hear. The way I came in, been working for the top tier, and I can tell it's almost near. So with that, it's just like, I'm 23 fears, you know? And I'm still someone that I think people need to hear. Whether it's now or later on, when they need to hear me, they will. And I believe that. And you know, it's just, I feel like I've been working really hard for the things that I want, and I'm going to continue working for the things I want. And I know that at the right time, and I think that time is soon, that success will come to me, and I will claim it, because I worked for it, you know? So yeah. Had to come from my crown. I think it's time to shut it down. 30p in the past 2 years. Nothing can stop me now. So like I said at the beginning, this is my third EP, and I started releasing 2 years ago. And it's just like, I'm claiming what I know is mine. And in my own sense, I'm royalty. So yeah, it's just being confident in the things I'm doing and where I'm going. That's the main point. Okay. So the second verse, it starts with that same Jordan Year 23 Fears. Like, I wanted that to be a line that stuck out. So I then go on to say, claim my spot through blood, sweat, and tears. Had to keep it hot. Never gave a fuck what they thought. Hometown grown, but I'm more than locally known. That's what happens when you claim your throne. A queen, you should know. I'm just waiting for my chance to blow. So with that, it's just like, being in this industry and being an artist is a lot of work. And you're gonna cry, and you're gonna work hard, so that's the blood, sweat, and tears of it. And you're gonna get hurt. Like, that's just how it is. But you have to keep growing and evolving as an artist and as a person. And just keep pushing for those things, you know? And I feel like that's something I've done, and that's something I'm still doing. So, never gave a fuck what they thought. I feel like it's easy to get caught up in what people think of you and what you're doing. But to achieve the things you want, you have to let go of that. And you have to understand why you're doing it and do it for you. And that's what matters more than what anyone else thinks. So, hometown grown, but more than locally known. So, okay. I'm from like a super small town in West Virginia. Shout out Beckley. The 304. And that's where my team is too. Like, I love them down. Wouldn't be where I am as a person, as an artist without them. But in terms of music, I've built a lot of who I am and how people know me outside of that hometown. When it comes to my artistry and my music, people know me more where I'm at in Albany and New York City. Like, that's where a lot of my connections are with music right now. So I'm more than just locally known in a hometown, in a small hometown. Yeah. That's what happens when you claim your throne. A queen. You should know. That's just me being a little cocky and saying, yeah, this throne is mine. I'm claiming it. I'm a queen. And everyone else should know that. So. And then I end the verse with, I'm just waiting for my chance to blow. And that's just to say, like, I'm gonna blow up. I don't know when. I don't know what will be the cause of it. But I know it's gonna happen. I'm gonna keep working for it. And when it does happen, I'll be grateful. So then I just end the song with Jordan Year 23 Fears. Still a little shorty that you need to hear. Claim my spot through blood, sweat, and tears. Third EP in the past 2 years. I chose to repeat those lines because I think they stand out the most, and I think it's important that people know that that's the takeaway. That I'm 23 now. It's my Jordan year. I'm gonna live it up. And I'm still somebody you need to hear. So stay tuned and keep listening. Claim my spot. I'm still claiming it, and I will continue to claim it. So just, you know, watch out for that. Third EP in the past 2 years. Like, this is my third EP, and I'm still here, and I'm still working. So, yeah.
Jordan year, 23 fears, still a little story that you need to hear. Claim my spot through blood, sweat, and tears.
Thank you for watching the first track by track of Libra 2. Next time we'll get into this love too, and I can't wait to share.